Mr. Kayode, I actually agree with you that the post of Surgeon General is not important. It's irrelevant for the country. I agree on that. Because the only other country that I know of where it is being practiced is the United States. And it is foreign because we have a Ministry of Health where you have people, assistant directors, and so on. You can actually do whatever Surgeon General wants to do. So I actually agree with you. But the problem is this. Okay. Your strike action coming as a reaction, basically to what it is coming as a reaction. We cannot show you here. I think you don't make a judgmental statement. You should ask question. You have asked me why we go on strike. I read it to me on the 12th of December this year. I mean, 2013. Look at it. We gave 15 days ultimatum to the Federal Ministry of Health that we are going to start a strike if they didn't implement an agreement reached on the 26th and 27th of August 2013. We gave it to them. It terminated on the 27th of December. Because of our own love for Nigerians, we didn't go on that strike because the Ministry of Health didn't meet our demands. We extended the period. They called off a meeting on the 7th. We went for that meeting yesterday. We had a meeting from yesterday till this morning. We have not got anything out of it. Yet we are not going on strike. We ought to have been on strike since 27th of December. In your latest press briefing, you have set a date for it, which listen to me. In that press conference, it said, based on the earlier ultimatum given to government, and has not been met. Yes. If it is not met by 15th of this month, and then is it a reaction to anything? He said to enable to proceed on a 5-day warning strike from Wednesday, January 15th to Tuesday, January 21st. Yes. To enable government, led personally by President Goodluck Jonathan, redress through constructive dialogue its prayers and grievances. And then he says the condition president to dialogue with President Jonathan is a minimum conditionality which is also non-negotiable. Now this is my problem. So what exactly? Why Nigerians are dying in the hospitals when you are on strike? You'll be looking for how to see the government on 5 days. I do not have a problem with whether NMA saw the president or not. No, listen. NMA strike action. I'm not justifying NMA strike action. What is any case? People died under the NMA strike action. What was the basis of that? I do not speak for the NMA. I do not speak for the NMA. You do not speak for them, but we should be commended. You are vilifying us. We should be commended for wanting to go on strike. We are not done. For wanting to go on strike, we should commend you. You have gone. Wanting to die. No. If I have a relative in the hospital, I have to withdraw the person. That person. The truth is this. Surgeries will not do. People will not do surgery. Listen. The person who asked the question said, suppose all these things are met, we will still go on strike. We said, if these things, in fact, we have given the Minister of Health a very, very easy condition that even though the period of ultimatum we have given expired on 27th of December, we will not go on strike yet. We will still give you 7 days to do a few things. One, issue circulars. If you issue this, just issuing circulars. We're not even saying do this, but just issue the circular you ought to have issued 3, 4, 5 months ago. If you're able to issue those circulars in the next 7 working days, we might not go on strike. So the condition we are the most lenient group of healthcare professionals. The public should commend us. We commend you. We hope you would continue. We have always continued. We hope you would continue to be lenient to take care of the health of the
gentlemen. There are a lot of comments really coming here, and some of our viewers are wondering why we don't have a medical doctor here. Well, we actually reached out to the Nigerian Medical Association, spoke to their president and the chairman of Lagos chapter, and he said, in their words, it's trivializing for them to sit with the other health workers and concerned Nigerians to discuss this issue. So we're still trying to get back to them. Probably they'll want to come in next week, but they'll probably reach out to you to tell you why they could not make it here. We'll take a break and we'll come back. There's a question, another question for you. Someone wants to know why you're claiming that you're at par professionally with the medical doctors, and another person wants to know why the issue of relativity, what you have to say about relativity. Okay. But we'll be back shortly. Please don't go away. Welcome back. We have a lot of tweets coming in here. Walker Sofem says, as a former activist, Mr. Felix, what's your take on government assigned? Something that is very unfortunate, but I'm sure that they would find a way to because it is part of
perhaps it is demonstrative of the same arrogance which Mr. Kayode Ifanyo is referring to. And I think, Nigerians just have a perception that doctors may be superior to these other workers and so on, because some of them actually, they also spent equal number of years in the university or studying whatever it is they have to do. They spend as much period as they also do. But coming from the angle, so of course, it is very, very clear that I'm not saying that the NMA is justified to do or to in all their demands. But I'm saying that JOHESU can do a better job of stating its case without necessarily resorting to strike actions. Nigerians were all aware that the NMA was going on strike. When the NMA went on strike during the Yuletide period, Nigerians were crying. Some died in the hospitals. Nigeria is a nation without statistics, so we cannot say exactly how many people died in the hospitals. Negotiations started. The Nigerians were calling on the federal government to negotiate. Now, at no point in time, or perhaps we were not listening, but I do not remember JOHESU coming out then to say that, look, what NMA is asking for, if you give it to NMA, we are also going to come back and ask for ours in January. And then they wait until it's done. Then JOHESU comes out to say that. Of course, you said there was an ultimatum. There were ultimatums from the public.
Don't misinform the public. I had shown you a paper here, and I think you should speak to the paper. This is evidence-based. Because our own unions, we do not like to make noise and disturb the public.
Then you also listen. Let me make noise.
Excuse me, please.
Are you not out now to make noise?
Excuse me, please.
Are you not
here to listen?
No. You just said unions don't make noise. I assert that unions make noise.
No, we don't make noise.
Unions make noise. That is how you get things achieved. You raise the consciousness of the masses.
We don't make noise.
You let the people know.
What we do?
You let the permit me now. We're not fighting. I'm just saying. It's not a fight. It's not a fight.
Let me inform Nigerians.
Conscientize the Nigerians.
Allow me.
All right, sir.
You do not have sufficient information. I don't repeat it again. I have shown you that the reaction of JOHESU a few days ago was not as a result of NMA. You are still repeating it.
No, I'm not saying it was as a result. That's what I said now. I showed you this paper. What I said now, sir. What I said now, sir. Why the negotiation between the NMA and the presidency or the federal government was going on? Why was JOHESU not making noise? Why was your union not making noise?
You were having negotiations.
Why did you have to wait?
Were you having negotiations then too?
Yes, we are.
During that period, when the NMA was on strike.
Yes, we were not having negotiations. You see, you are not following events. On the 26th and 27th of August last year, we went on strike. A committee was
of the December.
Listen now.
Okay.
A committee was set up under the chairmanship of the head of service, Goni Aji, of which I serve. I'm still serving, to implement the agreements with us over the years. They have not been implemented today. We are working. While we are working, the NMA went to seek the audience of the president. For us, let me tell you one thing in the relations. We do not tell government not to give NMA what they're asking for. No. We go and ask for our own.
Well, that's number one. Your second grievance is obviously something that is.
Permit me to speak now. You are behaving as if you have already known everything.
I do not.
No, listen now.
What I know is that your strike action, if it commences, we have not started. I said we have not started. It will have an effect on patients, on thousands and thousands of patients across public hospitals in Nigeria.
You can only appeal to us and appeal to government to meet our demands. That's what you should do as a true Nigerian.
Which is what we are saying.
You are not saying that.
The strength of a union.
You are not saying that.
No. The strength of a union is in our consciousness. I am very sympathetic.
Are you saying Nigerians?
But I am not sympathetic to the means to victimize what to achieve. I am not sympathetic to any strike action. Either by NMA or by JOHESU.
No, have to go.
Let me answer the questions of the
public. I am not sympathetic to any strike action.
Let me answer this question. Exactly. Now, being at par with medical professionals, I have answered that.
Relativity.
Relativity means everybody cannot receive the same salary, and nobody does under the present system. Nigerian medical practitioner, when he finishes in the university after 6 years program, is placed on salary cohorts 9. No other healthcare professional is on that grade. That's relativity. Then the allowances that are payable to each of these persons, once the basic salary has been determined, the relativity has been determined by the job evaluators who are the experts. Allowances should therefore a fraction of percentage of that basic salary, and it's considered like that. So nobody ever says that everybody must earn the same salary. Right. Nobody does that anywhere in the world. It is just the imagination of that. Then finally,
I'm afraid we have to go. He has to say something.
All right.
Well, I just want to say that while I quite sympathize with the plight of JOHESU,
thank you,
the radiographers, other medical practitioners, while I quite agree that there has been over the years disparity between how doctors are treated and how the other health workers are treated, I want to say that I am not in agreement with any strike action that will have a direct effect on the lives of Nigerians, and not only just ordinary Nigerians, not healthy Nigerians like you and I, but it has a direct effect on the weakest people in our society, who are the sick, who are the old, and those people who are patients currently in hospital. So on behalf of Nigerians, I just want to appeal to JOHESU that perhaps there are other ways of enforcing the court action, enforcing your agreements over the years, other than commencing this strike next week, Monday.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Felix Faniro, a leader of JOHESU and president of the Union of Allied Health Professionals. Thank you for coming on the program. And Adema Olaiwaju, a Concerned Nigeria. Thank you for coming on the program. And you are viewers at home. I can just take like 3 comments and I'm out of time. Abiola Lax, that's PKJ 200, says, I'm a lecturer. Doctors and other healthcare professionals don't have the same syllabus. It's more demanding to be a doctor. His Grace Tobar says, don't you guys think the NMA is right about what they're asking for? I don't think they're trivializing anything. Jamet Global says, is a young man saying injustice should not be addressed, or that government would not implement the assigned agreement with workers? Yeti Denke says it's clear that NMA are bad eggs. How can he say he can't come to sit with another professional? Well, I'm afraid that's all I can take for now. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your evening. We'll bring another edition of the program same time next week. I am Nel Taigbe. Good night, but just know that at 9 o'clock, Sports Tonight will be on with Tony Ibitoye. Please stay with us.